At Colebrook Academy and Elementary School, we're committed to an educational environment free from bullying, cyberbullying, and retaliation.
This short video will introduce you to Colebrook's anti-bullying policy, what constitutes bullying, and how to report it.
In Colebrook, we use our Pride Behavior Matrix to create a safe environment for every student built on
positivity, respect, integrity, dedication, and excellence.
A safe learning environment doesn't start and stop with bullying behavior.
We want you to know that we will respond and address any negative behavior you report to us.
So let's start with some of the behaviors we may need to address, but don't meet the definition of bullying.
These are things like name-calling, occasional conflict, intended meanness, and/or unintentional rudeness.
Because these individual behaviors don't meet the definition of bullying set out by New Hampshire state law, the best way to get them addressed quickly is by telling your classroom teacher or administrator.
They will have the most context, will know the personalities that may be involved, and will have the tools to address the issue quickly.
At Colebrook, we set up ways you can contact your classroom teacher.
The best way is by an email or phone call directly to your teacher or administrator.
An open dialogue with your classroom teacher is vital for all students' growth,
and not just for negative experiences.
We always encourage you to use this line of communication on the good days and the not so good days.
Now let's talk about bullying and how it's different from these other behaviors.
There are 3 key things to identify bullying. 1. Bullying is a single significant incident or a pattern of incidents. These actions could be written, verbal, electronic, or physical behavior.
2. It may be done by a student, but it could also be done by any member of the Colebrook community, including teachers, support staff, coaches, or a bus driver.
And 3. It can take place anywhere, even online.
It doesn't have to be at school or a Colebrook school-sponsored event.
With those 3 things in mind, a single significant incident or patterns of incident, any student or staff, and any location, including online, to be bullying, cyberbullying, or retaliation, it must also meet one of these key thresholds that separate it from one-time negative behaviors.
It physically harms a pupil or damages a pupil's property.
It causes emotional distress to a pupil.
It interferes with a pupil's educational opportunities.
It creates a hostile education environment.
Or it substantially disrupts the orderly operation of the school.
Cyberbullying is the same, but done with an electronic device.
We also have an anti-discrimination and anti-harassment policy.
And we will also apply these policies when bullying, cyberbullying, or retaliation is based on a person's membership in a legally protected category.
If your concern meets any one of these thresholds, anyone, students, parents, guardians, staff, and others should report the incident to the school principal immediately.
If a student feels more comfortable, they can also tell any school district employee.
It's the principal's responsibility to open an investigation within 5 days of any report.
A principal might conduct private interviews or ask for printed digital records if the incident involves an electronic device.
No matter the outcome of this investigation, our goal is always to restore safety and order to the situation.
By learning and understanding our policies, you can help us address any issue, whether it's negative behavior that your teachers can address quickly, or bullying which we will investigate.
Together, we create a safer learning environment for all our students.
If you have any concerns, always start with your classroom teacher or school principal. And for even more information, go to stopbullying.gov.